Jordan, meantime, East Cleveland versus the state of Ohio. News 5 continues to investigate the school district's fight to stop a state takeover.
And now one group tells News 5 a state takeover isn't the best move for students showing progress. News 5's Tara Molina has been following this story for weeks, and she has the latest on the Ohio Education Coalition saying enough is enough.
That's the Columbus-based group coming forward today, critical about the state moving into East Cleveland. Their executive director told me he doesn't believe it's the best move for students who have made progress here in East Cleveland.
East Cleveland is the poorest community in the state of Ohio, the fourth poorest in the country. According to the Ohio Department of Education, 100% of East Cleveland students are considered economically disadvantaged. They're served breakfast, lunch, and dinner at school, and during the summer, meals many students rely on. And there's a wellness center at the high school for students to access basic health care and physicals. The schools in East Cleveland are more than schools.
Our district does a lot for our children, and I don't think that people really know that.
The teachers are more than just teachers.
We have a lot of abandoned properties around us, and our kids have to walk in this, and nobody really cares, but our superintendent does, and other teachers do. I've seen teachers supply kids with clothing items or come carry food to houses.
And that's part of the reason Ohio's Coalition for Equity and Adequacy of School Funding is coming forward today against a state takeover. Based in Columbus, I talked to their executive director on the phone today.
These school districts need additional services as opposed to a change in governance.
He knows East Cleveland saw improvement in 15 of 21 state performance measures on their last report card. Literacy rates and graduation rates are up. Some schools received A's on certain measures.
The average person living in East Cleveland isn't going to be any better off with the power being taken away from the local Board of Education. And in fact, the citizenry will lose its voice in terms of the operation of its school system.
So what needs to happen in a district where challenges outside the classroom play significant roles in it? He says it's not new state-appointed leaders.
Children living in poverty don't need a change in school governance. They need services. They need health and human services. They need additional education services, smaller class sizes, tutors, food services.
Now, as we reported last week, East Cleveland's temporary restraining order was denied by a judge on Friday. However, there is a preliminary injunction hearing set for November. I'll continue to track this and investigate this for News 5. Reporting in East Cleveland tonight, I'm Tara Molina, News 5.